So, isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We got a beautiful day here. Decided to come do a little lunch hunt at the park. Temperature is probably 50 degrees. We had an ice storm the other day. It was beautiful. It's, great hunting. I had a video the other day that I posted. It was just showing a gold ring that I had found. Telling everybody, hey, you got to dig the nickel signals because a lot of the gold will come up nickel as well as pull tabs and everything else. But this park is just the epitome of a trashy park. I mean, it's got pull tabs, parts of pull tabs that the beaver tails break off, and just loaded with 51, 52, 53 signals using the AT Pro. There is other things that you get beside gold when you're digging nickel signals. Got a nice 51, 52 signal, just a couple inches under the ground. Obviously expected it to be beaver tail off of a pull tab. There it is. I saw it down in the hole, and not just a nickel. I'm gonna get this to be able to focus, but it is a buffalo, a great American bison right there. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a date on it. I'll get right back with you. And I believe that is a dateless one, but after we get it home and cleaned up a little better, I'll let you know if there's anything different. Let's go find something else. Okay, after many pull tabs, got another nickel signal 2 inches down right under the surface. Certainly not a buffalo, but I thought it was a typical clad. But we ended up with a 1959. I love the old nickels too. So great, move on. Okay guys, I'm in an area that I don't really want to disclose right now, but also I can't talk very loud because there's lots of houses around and people walking around, but came out here to a really trashy place and trying out a new coil on my AT Pro, the 5x8, trying to work in between a lot of this stuff, and I did get a really high, between 85 up to 92, and thought I might be just popping out a bottle cap. It was only a couple of inches under. But here's what I ended up with. I hope that's showing up, and I'm going to pick it up. It could be old, or it could be new. Looks old, but it's definitely a silver ring, and this is just awesome. I'm pumped. Look, I'm going to pick this up and get it cleaned up, and I'll show it to you later. Okay, I'm back in the car now, and I'm laughing. That last clip is probably going to get YouTube's most horrible videography award of the year. Trying to video silver ring that I found, and didn't even get it in the whole clip. It was off to the side, sun shining on there. But so I'm back in the car, and I just wanted to wash it off with a little bit of water. Man, this. Oops, I dropped it, but I found it again. So I want to show a little bit of the detail in this. It's awesome. Looks like the top. It looks to me like black onyx, but I'm not sure. It's not really dark, but it's definitely some type of stone. It doesn't appear to be metal. So hey guys, I'll clean it up a little better and show it again in the wrap up. But thanks for watching, and appreciate your patience while I learn some video skills. Maybe I need to ask my kids to help out with that. All right, thanks a lot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a short wrap up of the last two hunts, fairly short hunts. First hunt was just a lunch hunt out at local park, but it did produce a nice buffalo nickel that was undated, and also was able to find a 1959 D. Went to another location and wasn't able to hunt but a couple hours, but it's certainly somewhere that I'm going to go back to. It's a new location for me. I didn't find a lot of clad, but the clad that I found was relatively old, when in the silver range, but almost, and ended up with a 1967 quarter, 1969 dime, and a 1965 dime. So that was close. I'm definitely going back there. And I'm not going to wash that up, just throw it in my change. A couple of things I didn't show on video that I did get that I thought was interesting that I want to bring to the wrap up here was that find shotgun shells, 22 shells, as we all do. I don't know, haven't seen really a lot of people dating the head stamps on them, but I think that's a valuable source to at least take a look at and kind of show you some activity that in that area during that period. I was able to get 3 shotgun shells, and unusual, they were all different, but I wanted to just kind of show you these. Is that the first one is a UMC company. I know you're not going to be able to, I'll be able to focus on this, you won't be able to see that, but I'll post some pictures right behind this to show them. But it's a UMC company 16 gauge smokeless. These shells were manufactured by the Union Metallic Cartridge Company, I think around 1892 to 1902. So that does show some activity right at the turn of the century. The second shell that I found was it's a REM, Remington UMC, when UMC merged with Remington, and it's called the Nitro Club shell, and these were manufactured 1915 to 1937. And a third shell that I found was a Winchester. This is a 20 gauge type, is called a leader. They were manufactured 1897 to 1933. So all of the shotgun shells that I found certainly show a lot of activity during this area, in this area during that period. One of the interesting finds that I found was a 22 shell. We're so used to the short, long rifles, but early into it, even before the long rifle was manufactured, they had the extra long rifle, 22 caliber. They started production of these around 1880, and they were discontinued around 1935. Just to give you a comparison, let's take a look at a regular 22 long rifle. You can see that the cartridge and the bullet together on today's long rifle was basically the same as the just the cartridge on the 22 extra long rifle. So pretty cool. I don't collect them, but I do like to look at them just to sort of help me get an idea of the activity during that period. And guys, my most awesome find, and I think this is the most awesome silver ring find to date for me, and this was a beautiful old ring. It is a black onyx on there, and the stone is it's in need of polishing. I think I'm going to take this to a jeweler and let them polish the stone up for me, and heck, you may even see me wearing this in some of the future videos because I just love it. So thanks for watching. Guys, I hope y'all are able to get out and able to post some videos, and happy hunting.